Hey guys, a little bit of a different kind of video today. I wanted to do this before my high school senior water wars, because this is probably one of the only times I'll be able to get outside of my house without someone trying to get me. But today I wanted to do a little video about the equipment that I've been using from the very start. I have not gotten new equipment. All the equipments and all the videos you've seen have been with me since I started, and they're all from Home Depot. It's really, really simple. Anyone can do this business, just not in Sterling Heights or Shelby Township because I run this area, but anywhere else you can run this business. So yeah, I want to show you guys a little bit about my equipment, and let's get right into it. So the most beginner item, most essential item you're going to need probably is a bucket. This one, like all my equipment, is from Home Depot. It's by Rubbermaid, and it has two sides to it. You know, I like to keep soapy water and clean water in different sides. So this is an essential item you're going to need. So these are the other essential items you're going to need. A mop. This one is from Unger. I don't know if the text is backwards when it's reading this, but a mop. This one's from Unger. I've had it for this is going to be my third year with it. I'm going to be retiring it because I got some more professional gear now. And then the other essential item you're going to need is a squeegee. This one has the rubber taken out of it. It goes in there. I took it apart because I was trying to fix the placement of the rubber, but this is the other thing you're going to need. Once again, it's from Unger. I don't know if you can read that, but this is another kind of mop. It's a 2-in-1. This has a squeegee on it as well as a mop. I never really use this. The only time you might use something like this, I got it just in case, is for French pane windows, I think they're called, where they're split up into a bunch of little sections. This will make that work pretty easy, although that kind of work is never really easy. The next items that were very important to when I was beginning is poles. These are 6-foot poles, but they fold up into 3-foot sections. I like to keep a mop on one of them and then the squeegee on the other, so I don't have to keep switching them out. Here, I'll show you what they look like when they're on. They snap on real easy, just like that. So that's one pole. And then, you guys have probably seen this before if you watch the videos, this just snaps onto that pole. And then you can open up that clip and just extend it to however long you need. These poles are great. They're really good. This pole I got a little later into my time window washing. This is a 24-foot pole from Unger. So it's a 24-foot pole from Unger. I needed to grab this pole when I had a 2-story house client reach out to me, or customer reach out to me, and I didn't know what to do as far as reaching their 2nd-story window. So I came across that length pole, and it works pretty well, but it's not ideal as far as control and quality goes. It's hard to control when you're reaching that high up with the pole. What you're going to want to invest in is a ladder, preferably. You're going to want a pole because you can't always use ladders. Some windows are not accessible by ladder. But this is a Gorilla ladder, and I'm pretty sure it reaches 19.5 feet, which is a perfect length for the average 2nd-story window. This ladder folds up into all kinds of different shapes. It can do like that V shape, like a regular ladder, or it can go straight up to reach 19.5 feet, and it folds up nicely into, like, I think this is 6 feet, 5 feet maybe, and it fits into my car really nicely. So here's another bucket I have down there. I have 2 buckets because originally me and my brother actually started doing this together, and then I kind of said, see ya, I'm gonna do this on my own now. So once I figured out I could just do it myself. Is microfiber towels. Now these are from Sam's Club because they have different colors like blue, but you can get yellow ones like you see in all my videos, and gray ones from Home Depot for I think like the same price. These were $16.99 at Sam's Club, and they're blue, so that's why I went to Sam's Club. But you can get the ones that you always see in my videos from Home Depot. Here's what they look like. I've seen them in all my videos. These are dirty, but you need those for detailing. So like when you're done squeegeeing a window, the sills are going to be wet and they're going to be dripping, so you need to wipe those down, otherwise there's going to be streaks on the windows. Some other miscellaneous stuff is these things right here. These are called scrapers, and what these are important for, well, I'll show you how they work first. You just pull this black tab down, you saw the rubber retract, and normally there would be a blade in there. I just don't have one in there right now. Somehow I ended up with two of these. I don't know how. I never knew I had two, but let's see. This one doesn't have a blade either. Well, let's try this one. No blade in either of these. But what these are important for is if a window has paint or silicone on it, you won't get that off by just you won't get that kind of stuff off by just mopping it down and squeegeeing it. That stuff doesn't come off good. But with a blade and a scraper, they come off really, really easy. Some more miscellaneous equipment like this. This is for sills. You open your window and you see all that black gunk at the bottom. This is what that's for. Just kind of scrape it out. Just a little brush. I don't even know where it came from. You can probably find this kind of brush anywhere. I think my mom got it off Amazon, actually. As well as if you're doing interior work. Got a lot of birds flying around now. If you're doing interior windows, this is what you're going to want to use. Sprayway glass cleaner. Works really well. Really nothing to say about it. It's just an interior glass cleaner. I have two of them. And you can do the mop and squeegee way interior, but it does leave a lot of water around, and customers don't really want that on the inside of their house. So just use this. That's what I do. I've done it with the squeegee and mop, just like I did in the previous video with the foyer window. But yeah, the most important thing you might need, I think this is maybe the most important thing, I don't know, is, hold on, is Dawn dish soap. This is the secret sauce right here. This is the industry standard for the solution you want to use for cleaning windows. It really doesn't get much better than this. There are other concoctions, stuffed soaps you can use, but this is pretty much the industry standard in what you want to use. It doesn't get much better than this. So I'll show you this while I'm at it. This is a GoPro mount. This is a GoPro mount. This is what I use to film a lot of my stuff. Just goes straight on my chest like this. I won't put it all the way on, and then I just put my GoPro on there. There's this little trolley cart that folds up into this little rectangle. This is important for putting all my gear in. When I'm walking around a place, cleaning their windows, I put all my gear in this, so I'm not running around all over the place for my gear. It's all just in this cart that I track around everywhere I go. So getting into the professional gear now, I have this Moerman squeegee and this Moerman mop as well. I'm not sure what's going on here. This Moerman mop. This is going to be like kind of the trend. So the beginner stuff was all Unger. Now this stuff is going to be a lot of Moerman stuff, because there's a lot of proprietary technology when it comes to this professional gear, so you kind of have to stick under one umbrella as far as brands goes. So this is just a mop. It's actually it's got a different kind of feature. I don't know if you can hear that. That's fishing line. I don't know if you can see it either, but there's fishing line, a bunch of fishing line in this mop. So what that's good for is agitating the dirt a little bit more, helping get that, harder dirt to come off. And then the next thing is the squeegee. This is a Moerman squeegee, and the cool thing about this squeegee is it has this feature where it can swivel. I've never used a swivel squeegee before. I've heard good things about it. I've heard bad things about it. I'm curious to figure out what it's like. But that's not the only feature. There's also this feature where it can, I don't know if you can see that, it can bend. So there's like a 40-degree angle, 25, 10, -5, and -20-degree angle. And what that's good for is pole work, especially when you have this on a pole and you're reaching over a ledge. Say I have a window right here and there's a ledge like this. It's hard. You see how it If it was straight up, it would be hard to reach the bottom of the window right there. So when you have it bent like that, you can kind of reach the bottom easier. So yeah, that's the window, or that's the squeegee and the mop. Let's move on. The next equipment that I got for myself are these scrubber pads. They're called white pads. And I haven't mentioned yet, but all this stuff I got off Window Washing Resource, which is a really cool company actually. It's purposeful for window washing. They got some cool stuff over there. But this is just a scrubber pad. Take it, scrub down the windows. Gets the harder dirt off. So these are going to be cool to use. I got two replacement pads and then just the handle and another one. And then I also got, I've already shown you, but I got these towels. I'm not going to talk about them again. I got these as kind of just for the new season, and they're blue, so it kind of fits the theme. Moerman stuff is blue. And then I also got one more thing. It's kind of good to show you, but it's not needed for myself personally. Is a Unger scrubber pad, or mop scrubber. I mean mop. I accidentally got this because I didn't realize that there was a lot of proprietary technology for the professional stuff. So what that means is the Moerman stuff, like the squeegee and the mop, if I want to use a pole, I have to use a Moerman pole. Well, a Moerman pole isn't going to attach to an Unger mop, so that's why I meant to return this, and I started the process, but I didn't do it within the time frame that they allowed. So I just kind of have this extra mop now, and it's a good mop. I just probably won't use it. Maybe not, maybe. But let's get it into. Actually, I have one more thing, and that's the Moerman scraper. Now I could get any kind of scraper. I didn't have to get a Moerman one, but I thought if I'm sticking with one brand, I might as well just get their scraper too. And here's a scraper. I don't have a blade in it right now. I need to get blades, but that's just the metal coming out with it. Just a little Moerman scraper. Now let's get into the coolest thing that I got. This is really gonna help me kind of maximize my efficiency as far as window washing goes. This right here is it. This is the Moerman work belt, or bucket on a belt contraption, or whatever you want to call it. So what this is this side is a like bag to put a bunch of stuff in, and then this side carries your mop and squeegee. So what that's going to help with is, let's say I left my squeegee, or I'm climbing up a ladder and I left my squeegee on the ground. Well, I get up to my window and I start mopping it down. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot my squeegee. And then I have to climb back down and climb back up, and maybe I'll have to mop the window down again because it dried up by that point. Well, with this, I won't have to worry about that. So let me put it on and show you what it does. So what I can do with this belt is I won't forget anything. I can put everything away. So I put my mop in here, and this is all purpose built, so it's designed to do this. Put my mop in that compartment, put my squeegee in this compartment. I got my scraper, I can put that here, and then there's two more squeegee compartments right here, but I'm not going to use those because it's probably better if I put it in here. And then let's say I have my scrubbing pads, put that in here, put the replacements in here. Say I got my phone on me, I can put that in here, or there's a zipper compartment. I can put my phone in here and zip that up. Let's say I've got some towels, I can put that in there as well. If I get thirsty too, I can put water bottle in there, or I can put some sprayway in here as well, just like that, and I won't forget anything. I'm climbing up a ladder, I got everything on my side. You can move it wherever you want, and I have everything at that point. So that's pretty much all my equipment, but let's try one more thing. I've got another squeegee here. It has multiple compartments for squeegees, so I can have two different size squeegees like that. Or I can do something like this, although I probably won't. There's squeegee compartments right there too. So everything is in a hand's reach. Towel, detail the window. But that's really it. That's all the equipment that I got. I am gonna buy some more equipment soon. This is not all the equipment that I want. I have to buy a Moerman pole, or not a Moerman pole, but I want to buy this pole called a zero or Zero, something like that. It's XERO. It's a pole. It's a carbon fiber pole, so it's a high quality pole, but it's like 200 bucks. So I'm waiting on that. Waiting to pull the trigger on that. Just not doing it yet because I want to wait for the work to roll in first. But that's pretty much it. I think I'm going to end the video off right there. That's all my equipment. I'm very excited about this workabout. Here's everything in it. So yeah, I'm going to end the video off right there, and I guess I'll see you in some actual work videos. So, peace out.